Hello, this is Harry. Happy Halloween and welcome to the Halloween special on my channel. Today's What If is going to be what if Harry Potter owned Fazbear Entertainment. Let's get into the video.
Chapter 1 Revelation in Business. It was 1 year after the battle and the death of the greatest Dark Lord since Gellert Grindelwald. The wizarding world was returning to a state of peace. Laws on dark spells and rituals became less strict as the fighting stopped, and the Death Eaters were put back in prison. Harry was summoned to Gringotts under both inheritance and business. Harry walked into the bank, the smell and sound of old gold being counted, wizards going in and out, goblins at their desks dealing with people they did not like but tolerated. The Potters were the only ones they respected because they were the only ones that did not treat them like ugly, greedy creatures. Harry walked up to one and said, "Hello, I am here to see Ironclaw, May account manager. Please," the goblin said this way. The goblin led him to an office that was very nice. Weapons were hung with care, paperwork, and old books placed nicely on shelves, and a desk with an old goblin sat at it. He was 4 feet tall, black suit and gold tie. His face wrinkled not with age, but with years of wisdom. He said, "Thank you for coming, Mr. Potter. Please be seated. We have something to talk about." Harry sat, and Ironclaw said, "Today you become Lord Potter, but it comes with a price attached." Harry said, "What is the price of my lordship?" The goblin said, "Your father owned a business before he died, and now it is yours, but it has fallen into disrepair, and dark things have happened there since then." "What kind of dark things, and what business could he have owned that could have caused such dark things?" Harry said. "Your father, James Potter, bought a business by the name Fazbear Entertainment. It was a company started by two friends, but one was a wizard obsessed with killing children and obtaining immortality. He opened a pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's right here in London and created 4 animatronics to run the place. Freddy was a bear meant to entertain the children with the staff while they ate. Chica was a yellow chicken meant to cook pizza with staff supervision. Foxy, the red fox pirate, was to manage Pirate Cove, a pirate-themed ball pit. Bonnie was meant to be the guitarist for Freddy. The wizard used this place to lure children to the back, killing and stuffing them into animatronic suits. Sadly, the magic he put on the suits refused their rest, and they fell under its spell. The children were denied death, and now their souls are trapped in the animatronics the evil wizard created, forced to do the same evil he did. "What happened to the wizard now?" Harry said. "He died in a fire started by his own family members, disgusted with his evil actions." "And the animatronic children, what about them?" said Harry. Ironclaw said, "I am afraid that their condition is permanent. They will never find rest, but however, that does not mean they have to suffer alone. You can help them heal and accept their new reality and give them a purpose they could be proud of. It will be difficult because there's a lot of red tape and legal issues to go through and a public image to fix. But I have faith in you, Lord Potter. Who is better to take the task than someone who battled darkness and won?" Harry agreed with Ironclaw and signed the paper. "One more thing," said Potter. "I would like to spend a month doing the night shift as a guard and be manager. I do business better in the midnight hours, and it will make talking to the animatronics easier. Can you send word to Fazbear Entertainment and let them know about the new change in ownership?" "I will do that immediately." Ironclaw said he also slid a large book of info on all Fazbear Entertainment supplies, locations, and other resources he may need to help him. "Thank you," Harry said. "Let them know that I will start my duties this weekend, starting with the London branch." Harry left for home and fell asleep in his bed. Harry met Ironclaw at Freddy Fazbear's pizzeria. Early morning. Ironclaw was under a special polyjuice potion. Only wizards would know it was him. He said, "Lord Potter, Gringotts and the Ministry have agreed to help you at your leisure. Kingsley Shacklebolt will meet you here soon." 1 minute later, Kingsley arrived with a pop. He had 2 obliviators with him for the inspection of the building. They walked in, and a man, the manager of the building. He was a fat man, white shirt with black pants and trousers. The Potter crest sat on his shirt with a powerful "Notice Me Not" spell on it. "Hello, Lord Potter. My name is John. I manage the day-to-day operations of this place. It is nice to see another Potter again. After so many hard years, let me give you the tour." He pointed to this room. "Is the main room. This is where the children eat and play. We also host birthday parties." Harry looks around. It was a large room with cafeteria tables lined up like a school CAF. The walls were moldy, but had blue carpet on all walls, posters of All Fazbear's animatronic were framed and hung with nails modern. Ceiling lights lit the room, giving of a gloomy setting. The floor was moldy to with white and blue tile. In front of their room was a small stage area. Over there, said John, is the stage where the Freddy Fazbear's band plays music. There is only the band members at the moment, Freddy and Bonnie. Harry looked at the stage. In the middle sat 4 animatronics: Freddy, Bonnie, Fox the Pirate, and Chica. They were a little damaged, most likely after the fire in their last place. The stage they were standing on looked like they could fall through it at any moment. So far, this place was a dump. John led them all to the play area. Harry looked around. He saw a giant plastic pirate ship in the middle of a ball pit that looked like someone dumped an open oil barrel in the middle of it. No ball was spared. Mold on the left side was a small arcade, and on the right side was a hockey and pool table. John led them down a corridor with 2 doors. The right one was the security room. It was dirty and had outdated security cameras and iron doors that looks like it was just added, shouldn't even be needed. There was a desk with old papers and a phone. The room on the left was an old pizza kitchen. Mold was everywhere. This was not used or cleaned in years. They then went around the corner to a corridor with 2 more doors. On the left is my office, and on the right is the repair room, said John. They continued until they got back to the main room. John said, "What do you think of Lord Potter? This place will have to be torn down, or we will not pass the next health inspection." "Agreed," said Ironclaw. "I will start hiring people to grab what is still valuable and not covered and mold back to the bank and start the rebuilding process," Kingsley said, "and I will grab as many obliviators as I can and start erasing memories of the bad things that have happened since 1983. "What about the animatronics? They will need a place to free roam," said John. "I have a castle. They will have all the space they need, but I will have to talk to them, become friends with them, and then convince them to come, which could take a month or so," Harry said. "We should get started then."